I am a survivor of abuse, physical and dark magic. The darkness you see in my eyes comes from a dark place in my past. Maybe you see the many shadows of the men my mother allowed to lay with me. Maybe it's the shadows of the 3 brothers who were ripped from me as a child myself, when I'm all they ever knew as a mother. Maybe it's my gift to see, and really you're not afraid of me. Maybe you're afraid because you know when you look in my eyes, I know your dirty little secrets. I've put 2 and 2 together over the years, and I am a conspiracy theorist because of the puzzle pieces they forgot to pick up. My stepfather, from age 3 to 10, was a minister and a warlock. In order to know the devil, you must know God. He always talked about his elders, Jack, Holly, and Evelyn. Well, if you don't know about the 13 elite families and who they are, you can Google them, and you'll be disgusted. Jack and Holly belong to the Bilderberg family, and they're their elders. Evelyn is a Rothschild's elder, and he is a man. Richard Potvin, my stepfather, worked under them. Sex magic is how he gained his warlock powers, through the innocence of children. This is the world we live in, guys. He had a photo album of all of his victims. He brainwashed my mother into believing her power came from him. My mother will say that she didn't know, but that's not what's in the DCF report. That's not what's stated or implied. If you go into unmentioned towns in Connecticut, the last name Potvin holds up very badly because of Richard. Teachers feared him. They called him evil and said that he had an evil eye. They called him a witch, a warlock, an evil man. Now, why me? What makes me so special? Why my innocence, right? Well, if predestination is real, then they knew they had to stop me. Me. Because I am light, and I am love. And through my music and my art, I will share my story and expose the truth. Richard hated me because he couldn't turn me dark no matter what. That's not why God made me. God made me to love, to protect, to be honest, and to share my soul. He beat my head into the ground in 2nd grade. I was 7 and I died. I talked to God. I begged him not to let me go back. I told God to make me an angel. I told him I'd be the best that he had. And the next thing I knew, I heard my mother's voice echoing, "Don't hit her in the face." I opened my eyes and squinted them at her. I jumped up and ran into my room, cursing God out. How could you do this to me? How come you didn't want me? How come I'm so unlovable? How come nobody can love me? In fact, that's all I ever wanted in this life. Was to be loved. And it took me years to realize God doesn't need angels in heaven. He needs them here. Trust me when I say, if there is dark magic with demons and the devil, satanic powers, if the devil is real, then God must be real. And the spiritual war must be fought with good, magic, God, and love. Love is magic and stronger than hate. That's why Richard hated me, because I am love. I am magic. I am that I am. It took me years to figure out who I am and why. But now that I know, I'm going full force. I don't care what you think. This is who I am. Understand my mission. No child should ever experience what I have. The evil of this world must end. ISIS is only the beginning and a distraction. A distraction from the truth. But we are powerful, and we are more. We don't need guns to fight a war when love is the strongest weapon. God's angels are powerful and stronger with love. It's like fuel. We are made to love, not be economic slaves to society. Fuck society and what people think. Be true to who you are. Ultimately, people wake up wanting to be good and wanting to be loved. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody. Because without it, we grow cold and dark. So if you see darkness in my eyes, maybe it's just because I need to be loved. Well, I guess my first video about having PTSD makes sense now, huh? I don't like to end things on a dark note. Even though it really wasn't. But I promised a friend that my next video, I would do Miss Swan. At my job, I get bored, and I told you that I make it my own, and I make it a show. So, sometimes I think, if Miss Swan was a stripper, how would she get a lap dance? It would probably go like this. Oh, big boy, you're gonna love me long time. You're gonna give you lap dance. You're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna dance with me all night long. Oh, you're gonna love me long time. You're gonna dance for you. You're gonna love me long time. Me gonna make your pee-pee like this. Me make your pee-pee like this. Oh, big daddy, you're gonna come over with me. You're gonna have a good time. Oh, yeah. Have a good night, guys.